Yo, what's up, everybody? If you haven't heard about Anchor, let me tell you, this is one of the easiest ways to make a podcast. First of all, it's free. Second of all, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit the podcast right from your phone or computer. Third, Anchor will also distribute for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Then you can also make money from the podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Later.
Welcome to The Lion's Den with Seth, a podcast where progressive men and women can learn and teach each other the ways of the land. The Lion's Den is where royalty comes to council. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Seth.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of The Lion's Den. It's Sunday. It seemed like it was a long, hot, crazy week, but whatever. I believe and I knew this is going to be a solid show. We're going to be talking about living your dreams, and we have a wonderful guest. But before we go into that, I want y'all to make sure you go and follow Upper Souls on IG, okay? Upper Souls, they have those retro kicks for you sneakerheads out there. Go ahead and check them out and make sure you like and follow them. Listen, this Corona thing isn't going to last forever, so you want to make sure you step out in style, right on? So go to Upper Soul, UPPERSOLEZ on IG. All right, make sure you go and check them on out. But without further ado, we're about to get it in with our guests. Hey, what you got? Our host, what you got, Herm? How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man, and I agree with you, bro. When you said that this Corona thing ain't gonna last forever, so got to make sure we step out in some style, right?
No, because that hat ain't it. That hat ain't it, bro.
So I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Okay. So tell me the story. Is there a story behind the hat?
No, man. I was just walking. I was like, man, the hat just talked to me. Said, "Hey, man, you want to buy me?" And it was the only thing that fit my big head. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so that makes sense because I was going to say, just because, so you just felt like you had to answer it because it says something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. But
Jesus
man,
Christ.
it's a beautiful day. I'm excited to talk with this guest here. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's going to be motivational, inspirational. So I'm just look forward to getting it in.
Yeah, likewise. Big Will, how you feeling, brother? Oh, yep, there it is.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's another great day. Hey, I don't know why, but I got the urge to watch that horror movie Jeepers Creepers. Don't ask me why. It just kind of came to light today. Hey, what's good, Herm's hat, all that good stuff. But hey, yo, looking forward to this show. Miss Lady, hey, I cannot wait to hear what we get into this evening. Looking forward to hearing all these great things that the Lord did in your life. But hey, let's get it.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce to you the film director and actually a casting director, a motivational speaker, professional speaker, and keynote speaker, and with countless of engagements. Also an author. Don't know what else this young lady can do. The thing is, I know that she can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you Miss Erica Renee Walker. Hey. Yes. How you doing, young lady? Love them dreadlocks. Right on.
Yeah.
Yes. So how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So tell us a little bit about your story, because you're living your dream, right? And not to ask how old you are, because I heard that was rude. I don't care, but I don't want to be rude. But I believe you are living not just your life, but many different lifespans by doing so many different things. So what inspired you to do that?
Well, there's a lot of things that inspired me, mainly being my faith in God. God in general has been a big ordeal in my life. I can say that all my life pretty much, but definitely in this juncture of my life, it's definitely been a prevalent factor. So definitely God. Also, I don't know if we're diving into my story right now, but Raquel, young lady that was with me that night that passed away, she also inspires me. She didn't get to live her life. She died at such a young age. So I feel obligated to, in a sense, live for her and myself as well. And also my father, he always inspires me to always keep it moving and to, keep doing what I have to do. And also family members and friends and people who I see on Facebook and everything like that. I mean, I'm inspired by a lot of people. Like people don't know that they inspire me, but they do. Like it don't fall on deaf ears. Like I see everything and I see the comments, I read what people say, and it lifts me up more than they know. So a lot of stuff inspires me.
That's dope. That's dope. So, we've heard about your story, and I'm very, very honored, and inspired as well. So if you don't mind, just taking a couple of minutes and talk about your story, if you feel, right? You don't have to get too deep into it, but I think individuals need to understand where you come from so they can, kind of correlate where you are right now.
Absolutely. So I gotta go back to this part. My birthday was Friday, May 30th of the year 2008. I had just turned 21. And I had a party that Friday, and I've had parties before, but not to this extent. And so it was a big deal for me. And I planned it like a year in advance. And so it meant a whole lot to me. And I went all out, had a hall, DJ, photographer, all that stuff that you would normally get. I had that food, just everything. And we partied all night long that Friday, and the whole weekend was I would say like a dream. And that weekend I had a sleep over my cousin's home, and that Sunday is where when it went down, everything went down. Basically, we woke up, we had a good time. Our cousins fixed a whole lot of food for us, and it was just like a big old brunch, like a Sunday brunch. And we went, me and my other cousins, it was like about 5 of us initially, but I had to drop one of my cousins off, and it was 4 of us. And we continued on going to the city, and that night we were driving around, things like that, happened to stop at the particular gas station, and I was thirsty. Anyone knows me back then, I hate to be thirsty. And so I started something to drink, and I didn't know that it was going to go that way, but got something to drink, and I don't really remember much, but I remember going back outside, and it didn't seem right. And I remember getting I don't know if it's just something that just kind of like hit me or whatever, I don't know, but I can't really explain the feeling, but it just I remember I don't want to lose my breath, but I felt like, I don't know if you've seen movies like something like your heart like like that or whatever, but I just felt like an instant, like a surge or whatever. And then I just remember blacking out, and then I was told that I was shot in my head, and I remember they said I ducked, but I remember ducking, and I had a crown that night, and I still have the crown to this day. And it's very fragile, but I still have it. And I believe it shielded the bullet that went on my head. And so when the bullet went on my head, it just broke in little pieces. And so on the way to the hospital, I flatlined a couple of times, had to be resuscitated, had a seizure, stroke. I had to have emergency surgery upon arrival. And I had to have a bedside procedure, and to drain my brain, because I guess my head got super large, and so they had to drain it before having surgery. And then after that happened, I was in a induced coma, and then so the doctors expected me to make it through the night after all that, but I did, and they had talked to my family after a couple of weeks or whatever. I was like, well, I'm gonna put a plug. And it's not looking too good. If she do this, she's going to be a vegetable. And it's not going to look good for her in her life or whatever. So my family had a tough decision to make. And but God said, no, it's not her time yet. So, and here I am.
Right on. Look at you. That's what it is. I'm glad. I am so glad. I'm honored. I wouldn't feel right by saying I'm sorry that happened to you, because sometimes things have to happen in a way to kind of create new things and rebirth things. And from the outside looking in, we can never, make sense of it, but you kind of see things have to happen in order for you to be who you are today. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Will, what you got?
First off, man, I just want to say God bless you, Erica. That's a lot to go through. And when you were going back thinking of that moment and you were saying what you kind of could and could not remember, can you go into when you woke back up and kind of finally realized what happened and you kind of heard what the doctors were saying, what people were saying? How did people receive you?
I was told what the doctors had said. I never personally heard the doctors. But I remember when I woke up, I don't know, I just was laying there. And I don't know. It sounds funny to say this, but I literally had no thoughts. Like, people say you can't, it's impossible, but I didn't think anything. Like, I didn't think like, oh, why am I laying this bed? Why can I not move? I guess maybe the brain didn't really register or something. I have no idea. But I just remember looking at people, and I remember seeing a nurse, and she, I had a feeding tube. So she, put the stuff in the feeding tube or whatever, and I'm just looking at her, and I couldn't talk for about 4 months. And that was frustrating within itself. And so I'm just looking at people. Like I had a bad attitude. Like I stayed rolling my eyes at people. I was like, cause I didn't know.
Hold on. How you got that bad attitude, right? So you in the bed, can't say nothing, can't do nothing, but people looking at you just go roll your eyes out. For real? For real? That get out of here. Okay.
My friend said I stay rolling my eyes like all the time. And I guess out of frustration, like I'll try to relay a message or whatever, and they wouldn't understand it. So it's like, I'm like, and I just roll my eyes. That was the easiest thing to do.
I get it. That makes sense. I just thought you just woke up with an attitude, like, really? Why you looking at me? Type of thing. That makes sense. Okay. Hey, Herm, what you got, brother?
So, I gotta admit, I thought I was ready to hear that because I kind of knew, but
it sounds it hit different, don't it?
Hearing that come from your mouth, it's like it's enraged through my body. You know what I mean? And to watch you tell the story with the smile that you're doing just shows incredible strength in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's some strength that I wish, that I pray that if anything happens to me, you know what I'm saying, that I'm able to obtain. Because me just listening to the story just sends me through a fit of anger, and you're smiling about it. It's like, wow, like what is driving that smile is what I would like to know. Like what after all you've been through, what has brought you the ability to smile through what you've been through?
The joy of the Lord is my strength. And I refuse to
say it one more time. Say it one more time.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. Mm-hmm. And I just refuse to allow this incident to just get me to be like miserable or depressed. I've been out of it. Like I've been depressed. I've been sad. I've cried more times than I care to count. And I'm over there. Like, it's time to move forward. I'm doing things. I don't have time to be sad. For one, make my head hurt. It doesn't do me any good. So I don't have time for this. I'll cry later. Like I don't have time for it.
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Hold on 1 minute. Wait, because I got to touch on that, but I want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching right now. Hey, y'all, if this is inspiring you or if you are feeling this, make sure you love it, like it, share it. Please share it. And if you're listening to this on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you subscribe, because this is what we do, and we connect with wonderful individuals like Miss Erica. So we see you there. TK, how you doing? John, we see you, bro. How you doing? How's everybody doing? I see some new faces. That's great. We love you. We love y'all. Very inspiring. That's right, Miss Lily Wilson. So you said something that I love. You don't got time to just be mad and sad. So when I heard about you, I saw your post, I'm like, wow. And I read it, I was like, wow, and she's getting it in. What do you say to those individuals that use excuses? Because you have every reason, right? You have every reason to say, well, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, so I don't want to do that. And you still push forward. What would you say to those individuals? Wait, hold on. What would you say to the people that say, I got a headache, I don't want to do it? Right?
They look like they look like what? I don't really. It's kind of hard to answer because like I'm not a big complainer. I'm not a big complainer, so it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't quite understand it, but I just feel like when I tell people, like when people say, "So what happened to you?" Like, "Oh man, like I feel bad for complaining." I'm like, "Oh, you gotta feel bad that this on you. Like it has nothing to do with me." But I say that quitting is an option, but it's not my option, and it won't ever be my option. So like I can't. I'm not wired that way. Even before I got hurt, I've been thinking like this. It's not just something that just happened because I got hurt. No. I've always been like this. Like I've always had drive. I've always been like strong. I've always been this way. So it's nothing new to me. It just more enhanced. I would say.
Dope. I love it. What you got, Will?
So Erica,
Yes.
do you go out and share your story with other individuals, whether it's young men, young women, about not just what happened, but how you did not let that stop you? Because I look and I speak to a lot of kids, and sometimes it's when they get locked up, when they get shot, they're in court, when they actually want to sit still and listen and look at their lives. So what kind of things can you speak to individuals that may not really understand the value on the life they're living and what could be, just so they don't have to get to a point and experience something like what you experienced?
Well, I'll say this. Well, a lot of people upbringing is not the best. So I didn't have a very bad upbringing. I was actually pretty spoiled as a little kid, so I didn't have a bad upbringing at all. But I just think when I go, I've been to school. I talked to several schools, and I share my story. And like I've been to like city schools, I've been to public schools, I've been to all kinds of schools, and the college too. And I just tell them like, you know, it can always be worse, and there's nothing you can't do. Like clearly, we can list my stuff I do all day long, but you can do it too. Like, and you're able to do it, like physically able to do it 100%. Like, there's nothing that should stop you ever. Like, there's no excuses. I don't understand excuses. There's no excuse to why you can't do what you desire to do. Like, there's just nothing. I don't get that. Like, yeah, if I could have the stuff that a regular person can, like I have one functioning hand. My right hand, it was affected by the stroke I had. And so, like, I've been doing for the past, I guess it's been 12 years now, I do everything one-handed. I don't know if people know that already, but I do everything one-handed. And it's challenging at times, but like I said, it has to get done. So what's the point of saying, there's no point of complaining? Like, it's not going to serve me, not going to serve me anything. So when I go to schools, I just try to keep a level mind that, you know, everyone don't think like I do. Everybody's not motivated. And the ones that's not motivated, it's a bit hard to get to them a little bit. And normally, most of the time when I tell my story, it's kind of like, okay, you can see the inspiration, you know, going across their face or whatever. But then it's like, there's always that one or two that's kind of like, whatever like that. But I just said to them, like, what that was your sister, what that was your cousin, or, you know, whoever it is close to you, what that was that. And then I would look at it like, and that kind of hits a little differently. Because people, you know, we're all so quick to say, that can happen to me, whatever, but it can't. And nobody's exempt. So that could be your mother, your father, or whoever. It could be anybody in your family. So when I say stuff like that, it's kind of like, oh, okay, it hits a little differently. It's like it gets their attention a little bit more. But I don't let it. Even I feel like they're not understand what I'm saying or it's falling deaf ears, I still continue what I'm doing because I know that. I know it's not. I know it's gonna register somewhere, whether it's now or later. It'll register to them. So I don't let that discourage me from like sharing my story or just, you know, reaching out to them and, you know, inspire them. I don't let that discourage me from talking to them. So
right, okay. No. I love it. And as a matter of fact, what I would like to do, and I think we all in then, I think it would be a great opportunity to sit down and really break bread with you. And I'm serious, because what I'm getting ready to do is talk about our sponsors, but I want to take you to this spot because I think it's that good. So I'm gonna first let me tell you about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kevlar's Grill, y'all know what it is. Look, they do the gratitude boxes, and it's the Southern cooking. Hey, Erica, you like Southern cooking? You like chicken and everything? Yeah, and look. All right, I saw your eyes light up, so check it out. They got the chicken, ribs, and shrimps, and then if you're on the healthy tip, you got the salmon and the veggie burgers and the salad, okay? They also have Grubhub, so it's over here on the Illinois side, outside the Scott Air Force Base, but within the VFW, okay? That's post 4183. They do Grubhub though, 25-mile radius. And so give them a call because it's dinner time. The number is 618-416-5700. Call them right now. But not just that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome our new sponsor, Miss Monique Slater. Okay, she's a top negotiator and award-winning real estate agent in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. So her and her team has this home purchasing thing down to a science. They can help you get a home in less than 6 hours. All right. So she's a 28-year Air Force vet chief. Right. So if you're in the San Antonio area, or you're getting orders or just want to go there to San Antonio and you're looking for a crib, make sure you give her a call. All right. So her number is 210-237-7268. One more time, that's 210-237-7268. All right, your new home is waiting for you. Herm, what you got, bro?
Hey, so question I got for you, Miss Erica, is after something like that, we can all agree that's pretty life changing. I think that is pretty minimal to say the least. It's like a life changing event. So how did your perspective change? Like, did your values change after this happened? Like, do you see things through a different scope and prioritize things differently since your event?
Absolutely. I won't say I've never seen people in wheelchairs, but of course I saw them, but I never saw them, if that makes sense. But now I'm forced to see myself and see others. It definitely changed my perspective. I see how people treat people who are in wheelchairs. I said the look you get. I've been stared at quite a few times. Maybe I've been stared at quite a few times. But like, of course, the kids, they're very curious. So of course they're gonna look whatever. But adults stare too. And I'm like, I just say, hi. They look like, okay, like I guess they expect me to be happy. I guess I don't know, but it's always like they never don't know how to take me. But and my perspective definitely has changed. I don't take anything for granted. I appreciate a lot of stuff. I say thank you. Like, I say thank you a lot. I'm very appreciative of everything that people do for me. I have people who assist me daily, and I'm very grateful for them, each and every one of them that come and help me even through this COVID. They're risking themselves as well. So I appreciate that. And just a lot of people help me throughout the day, and I'm just very grateful for people. And it definitely changed my perspective of all things. Like, I see everything. It changed a whole lot. It definitely changed a whole lot.
Eric.
And that's good. That's good. And
I don't have no hate towards the person, whoever it was, or I don't have any hate towards them. But
let's transition to your book. Tell us about your book.
So, Dear June 1st, it's about my story and other things as well. It's going to be a lot of personal things in there that I don't share on Facebook. I share some stuff on Facebook, but it's nothing like that. So it's a little bit more deeper and detailed. It's a little bit more into my personal thoughts. It's going to be inspiring and all that good stuff.
All that good stuff, huh? So now, and you also do things in film, right? So do you think your perspective has changed when it comes down to creating film? If so, how?
Yes, it definitely has changed. Like I said, with me being in a wheelchair, I see people in the disability community differently. Not that I didn't see them before, but I definitely feel I want to include them more. I don't know how that looks just yet, but I do want to be more interactive. And I went to a program called Continuity, STL, I believe it's called. It went to Continuity, or maybe just Continuity. They changed their name, I believe. And so it was a 10-month program, and we learned the basics of filmmaking. I mean, everything that deals with it. I mean, we met so many producers and things like that. It just with editing, off everything that deals with filmmaking. We did that in the program for 10 months, and you definitely get to see. And for me, it was very weird because like it was only 10 people, only 10 of us, only 10 people got selected. So I was one of 10 that got chosen, and so that was a big deal within itself. Then I got in the classroom, was kind of like I felt. I don't want to say left out because they did try to include me as much as they could, but this real. That's something I just couldn't do. And I didn't want to mess up equipment, so I didn't want to roll any floors and stuff like that. So I just watch.
So how did that make you feel though, knowing that certain things you couldn't do because of your current situation?
I felt unincluded, not because they didn't include me, but because I just felt like I wish I could do that. Like, you know, I long to do certain things. It's kind of like, but I chunked it up. I took it. So I just embraced it. And I'm an observer. Mm-hmm. So I observe a lot of stuff. So yeah, but I definitely I want my story family eventually. In the long run, it's a big overall goal that I have to do one day. So.
Sounds dope. That's dope. Herm, what you got, bro?
So me, I'm always looking for an opportunity.
Hold on, wait. No. Damn, I got him. Hold on. Hey, Erica, no, wait. No, hell no. Watch this, Erica. Wait, nope. Listen, don't put him on. Don't put him on. Nothing.
I could be the guy eating a cheeseburger in the background.
No, he gonna do it anyway. No, you gonna do it anyway. You don't got to be. Listen, hey, whatever he buy. Okay, look, no, you don't want that energy. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on a real though, with your goals, you got your movies, getting in the film. You write, your author, and you're a professional speaker. Can you speak more about your professional speaking engagements? Like when you go around, what do you hope to achieve when you speak to your audiences?
Well, I want to inspire people to know my biggest thing is that nothing is impossible. And if I could do it, then clearly you can too. Because a lot of people are like, I feel people give up on themselves too much, too quick. And I'm just like, well, what are you giving up for? Like you're so close. But I just think people count themselves out too soon. And when you see, it's like for me, it's like you see potential in somebody. It's like I know you can do so much more. Like I see it, but they don't see it. It's kind of it's hard, and it's like, but you have to choose your battles. So I don't like I said, when I go talk to schools and stuff, and if I see the potential, I try to encourage them. Like of course, talking to like middle school, I love middle schoolers. It's like my favorite group to talk to. I just tell them like, do your work, stay in school, do your work, stay on top of it, study, so some nighttime, because it goes in your brain while you're sleeping. So it sits in your brain longer. So you wake up and to be there. So I love talking to middle schoolers and telling them to, keep going and don't, because, middle schoolers, they're funny, It's just they don't want to do work or whatever. It's just you get less of days to go. But I want them to stay encouraged and to always don't give up on their dreams. Like, and if middle school is a cross piece middle school, and when they do so many different things, I'm like, wow. So you got to hold on to that. Don't let go of that. Like, I don't care who say what. You don't let nobody talk you out of your dreams. You don't let nobody tell you nothing. Like, if they can do it, that's on them. Because I feel like God gives us grace. Remember, because I talked about this earlier. God gives us grace for certain things. And our purpose is our purpose. And if you're, okay, of course, I could do a lot of things. Like I do filmmaking, writing, speaking, but my purpose is writing. I was on this earth to write. And so I recognize that. This comes easy to me. And so I just tell them, like, whatever you are, whatever you're driven towards, stick with that. That's your thing. Like, you got to stick with that. Grow that, evolve that. Like, develop it even more. So stick with it.
Yes, you know what? I love it. I love that. I love that. And let me give a couple of shout outs to everybody that's watching. Hey, we appreciate y'all. I see Miss Francine Nicholson. How you doing, ma'am? I see Miss Harris. How y'all doing? How you doing? And my man Matthew, he says something that was very profound. He says, before you achieve your dreams, you will experience a nightmare. All right. And I think that we forget about that. We experience different things, but we forget what it was that we had to go through to get there. So I love that. I really, really, really love that. Big Will, what you got, man?
Erica, you have amazing energy.
Thank you.
And as a leader, in which you definitely are a leader, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? Because I think sometimes people think that our energy is just unlimited. How do you recharge? How do you keep that smile? How do you keep that positive energy that resonates to your audience so consistent?
Well, I'm going to say it again. God is when I say God is my everything, that's my biggest source for everything. Like prayer, definitely prayer. I say 1,000 affirmations. I lost count. I found a thing on Facebook many years ago, and it was about speak a favor over your life. And it was like maybe 30, I think at the time. I've added like another 100. So I'm constantly speaking positive things in my life. So that helps. That helps a lot. Prayer, speak affirmations, build myself up with songs. I listen to worship songs a lot. Just encouraging things. I love positive quotes. I try to stay around positive people, read positive things, watch positive things, because what goes in your ears, whatever goes in your ears and your eyes, whatever you're seeing, whatever you're hearing, you're seeing, that affects you. And so, like, if I'm seeing like negative stuff, then I'm going to feel negative. I'm going to feel a certain way.
Vibrations.
So whatever you feed yourself, that's what you're going to hear. And so I just try to keep listening to positive things and listen to my pastor's messages, and all kind of stuff. So
that's good. Yo, so vibrations are extremely, extremely important. The things you do, not just what you eat, but what you see, like you said, and what you hear, it will help you or it can hurt you. But I want to let everybody know you can call in. The number is 618-792-6747. One more time, 618-792-6747. But before you call in, I want to make sure we give another shout out to our newest sponsor too. Here it is. Here's the question. Are you looking for a new skill in the medical field? All right. So I need you to check out the Physicians Management Services. So they're a medical consulting firm that provides specialized training in the areas of medical administration, aka med coding and billing. So if you're interested in learning that skill, you can call 618-825-8173. One more time. That number is 618-825-8173. 173. And by the way, did I say that it was virtual? So that means no matter where you are, if you can hear my voice, you can do this training. They are online. So that's the right training that you can get available anytime. Contact them. So again, if you want to call the Lions Den, the number 618-792-6747. All these numbers. Lord have mercy. What's the problem? Hey, Big Herm. Hey, someone said that you look like a lost member of Crucial Conflict with that hat on, bruh. Yo, man, what the hell were you doing? What is this, a fashion statement? I mean, you knew you was about to get it, dog. What is this? Then somebody else said Crocodile Dundee. Look, man, what are you doing?
Listen, I'm a trendsetter, man.
Say what?
I'm a trendsetter.
Ain't nobody gonna follow. Ain't nobody gonna follow that shit. What are you doing?
And that trend can sit your asses down.
Man, I'm a trendsetter, man. I gotta do it for the people, man. They
Who?
see that I'm doing it.
What people?
They gonna do it.
Who?
Hey.
Just watch. Just watch. I see my boy Bill talking a whole lot of mess in the comments, man.
He talking
I'm
cash
not
money.
gonna try to roast him because he the kind of guy that go overboard. So I'm gonna just let him win. You know what I mean? Because he the overboard guy. But so it's not even about him right now.
That's right.
In other words, he roast you.
Yeah, bad. I won't win, Miss Erica. So being that you are in a wheelchair, do you also spend time speaking to other people that that face handicaps and stuff like that, and probably feeling down on their luck, do you also get in front of them and use your gift with them as well? How does that go? Is that harder?
No. Actually, I feel like we're all connected. Like I feel like we can relate to one another better. Not saying, well, I feel like people who are the disability community, we all, even if we don't have the same injury, we all know what it's like to lose something. So I feel like we all have a connection, so to speak. So I feel actually, I don't know if more comfortable talking to them or if I feel comfortable talking to regular people. I don't know. I don't care who I talk to. I just like talking to people. But I think we have a connection that we don't have with other people that are able-bodied. So I think it's a connection. I love talking to them as well. And I have talked to numerous. Like I said, I've talked to people in my rehab center a few times. I was one of the recurring people. Talked to March is Brain Injury Month at a rehab center I went to. So March is Brain Injury Month. So March, they'll have me. I think for like 3 or 4 years, I would talk to patients or whatever, encourage them, things like that. So yeah, I like talking to anybody. No, I'm not, scaring against anyone.
That's good. That's real good, because I believe it's great to hear some encouraging words from someone that's either, on the same page or has experienced something difficult, because since you weren't born like that and something drastic had to happen, you had to shift the way that you did everything, right? And this was your birthday weekend.
My B-Day weekend, like, come on, like, yeah.
Out of all, and then to be 21?
It's turned 21.
Goodness, great. Did you even get a hook? Did you drink anything?
Well, that night, I remember we took a shot that night.
What was that shot?
I wasn't a big drinker, though. Like, I wasn't a big, alcohol's not really my thing. Like, that was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I never was a big drinker, smoker, anything like that, but I did take a shot that night, though. A Jello shot.
Jello shot. Dang. So that's what I'm saying. Being able to, look forward to being a 21-year-old, right? And to go out like that. I know that to some people, this can be extremely, extremely traumatizing and devastating, right? So I am very, very happy to see you here smiling. There's a lot of encouraging words online right now for you, and you have family members tune in.
I kicked it in my teenage years, though. Did I?
You say what now?
I kicked it in my teenage years.
You was getting it in? Oh, so basically you did enough already, so you were straight. Shut up. No, listen. Your teenage years, all you was doing was sniffing it. You ain't get it in.
I mean, I was 20, so I got to do a little bit more.
But a little bit more. What? That's only a few days after the teens. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't kicking it. Can't kick nothing. But still, I'm just saying it's very inspirational, right? To have you on and individuals shouting you out. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you send that love, right? Send that love to Miss Erica. It's dope. It is really dope. And what I want to do is make sure that if there's anyone that's interested in hearing your story, that we can utilize this to help, catapult more, opportunities for you. Is that good?
Absolutely.
Right on. Herm, what you got, bro? What you got around your final word?
So yeah, after just hearing you and Seth just talk, it really just hit me that this happened to you at a pretty young age. You know what I'm saying? And you had to shoulder that, and again, goes back to being able to see you smile about it and how you've carried on your life afterwards. It's such an inspiration. I'm going to remember this next time I complain about some stupid shit. I'm gonna be like, look, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there a lot stronger than me, handling a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I'm going through. So I appreciate this. I appreciate you coming on, talking to us, and I hope a lot of people can see this and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? If it's bad, you know what I'm saying? I gotta find it in me to get through it, and just be positive.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Miss Erica, because this is something that I needed today. Thank you.
You're right. Yes. And I was gonna say something about that too, because we all have our elements. You get what I mean? I was asking Herm this morning, yo, how your back feel? It still hurt. Just think about it, it's just your back. You know what I mean?
Don't do this, man.
I got
I'm in pain, but now I don't want to talk about it.
No. You don't want to. We gonna talk about it today, bro. Hey, shit, I was like, oh man, you know what, man? I ain't feeling right. I know what it is, but my back. Now you talking to somebody that's been through everything 50 times more, and she's still kicking it. What? Now tell me how your back feel. Can't even feel that shit now, can you? Right? But seriously though, I'm glad that you came on. Big Will, what you got, man?
For the most part, Ms. Erica, thank you for sharing your story. But walk-in testimony is what comes to mind by listening to you. I'm definitely going to get your contact information, and we're going to go out and be impactful and show kids that you don't have to get to this point. There are other things out there, not to make excuses. Because as you say, you speak to a lot of kids and you see that one or two that just like, nah, we ain't worried about that. Those are our knuckleheads that we need to save the most. Those are the ones that have the most dreams that never get a chance to come to fruition because we don't press the issue. So
talented.
Yes. So thank you for coming on and just being not just an inspiration, but just showing how impactful being positive can be to not just your life, but to resonate that energy to everyone that meets you. You definitely did that here on the Lions Den. I'm quite sure our audience thinks the same way. So thank you. And I look forward to working with you in the future.
All right, Miss Erica. So if you had a final thing that you want to tell yourself, or let's say that night, okay? Let's say that night or that day that you woke up, if you can go back in time, what would you tell yourself?
The day I woke up?
That day.
I never asked it before. Definitely it's going to get better. Because I didn't even know what happened to me, so I don't think anything. But I think I would tell myself, this is nothing compared to what your life is going to be. You're going to go through some stuff. You're going to go through a lot of bumps and some bumps and bruises, but you're going to come out on the other end. It's going to be a good thing. So God's got you.
See, that's why I asked, because you have individuals that's at a pivotal time right now in their life. You get what I'm saying? And we don't think about that. That's why I kind of dropped that on you real quick. I know it was a little random, but it grabs people. You see what I'm saying? Because you've went through the fire and you coming out still smiling. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like, when people go through stuff, it's like, well, they ain't got to get through that before, and then you come through that. So what do you think is being different? Like, so,
dope,
yeah.
Dope. Yes. Yes. So I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us at the Lions Den. If you have not done so already, please subscribe. Make sure you share this, and shout out to Miss Erica Walker. We're going to make sure we give her information and put her information out there along with all of our sponsors. And we will see y'all soon next week. Right on. Later.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. Make sure to listen to the show on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, and Radio Public, where you can subscribe, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you like or dislike this episode, we'd appreciate your feedback on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Lionscast. Check out the book, The Black Collar Mindset, The Art of Strategic Thinking, on Amazon, or www.theblackcollarmindset.com, a manual to maneuver through life strategically by holding yourself accountable. Tune in next week for another episode of The Lions Den with Seth.